In this section, we'll discuss solving systems of equations. There are three ways we will study to solve systems of equations. And a system of equations is just two or more equations that we'd like to be simultaneously true. So the first method is by graphing, and then we'll get into substitution and elimination. So I have these two equations, x plus y equals 5, and 2x minus y equals 1. Let's see what it looks like when we graph these on the coordinate plane. So for x plus y equals 5, I like to graph by putting the equation in slope-intercept form. So I'll subtract x, do minus x to both sides. I get y equals negative x plus 5. So what that tells me, I could make a little chart here that when x is 0, y is 5, because that's my y-intercept. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 0, 5. And let's use the slope. The slope is negative 1, so down 1 over 1, down 1 over, down 1 over 1. So we can keep going here. So here are points on the line. Connect those points to get the graph of that line. Now let's look at the other equation. 2x minus y equals 1. I'll subtract 2x from both sides to get negative y equals negative 2x plus 1. And now I'll multiply or divide both sides by negative 1 to get y equals 2x minus 1. Okay, and again, I can start plotting some points when x is 0, y is negative 1. So point is right here. And then I could use the slope of 2. So up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, so on and so forth. So here in green is the graph of the second line. So now that I have those two linear functions graphed, I notice this point of intersection, this point that's common to both of the lines. This point has x coordinate 2 and y coordinate 3. So this is what's called the solution to the system. And now we want to check that 2, 3, because sometimes our eyes can be deceiving and it looks like a solution, but it's really not. So we can check that this what looks like the intersection point is actually the solution by plugging 2 in for x and 3 in for y and making sure we get a true statement. So in this case, plugging it into the first equation, x is 2 plus y is 3 equals 5. Is that true? Yes. And then 2 times 2 minus 3, because 2x minus y, let's see if that equals 1. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, minus 3 is 1. Yes, it checks out. So 2, 3 is a solution.